The question is, what is the beauty way? Well, it's hard to give a definition, but I can try. The beauty way is the way of living where you abide in what you understand to be the experiential essence. The experiential essence, the reality of your being. So this is not really a rational or scientific deduction. It is more looking from your own human experience, finding out what the reality of that experience is. And I think that everybody will, after some time, find out that what is really real about your human experience is the fact that you know it, is the consciousness you have. So if you see something, that's one thing, the perception itself. But what really makes the human experience is the fact that you know that you see it, the self-awareness. Now, in the beauty way, well, maybe I should first start with when I first heard the word. The context of when I first heard the word the beauty way was in the context of native peoples. And apparently this was some term that Native Americans used for a certain state of mind, a state of being. And that state is very much a non-dual state. It is where you realize, live after, and basically abide in the understanding that what you are is that what is all around you, that you are part of everything. So not to feel, act, think separated from the natural environment that is around you. And that state of mind can be also found in Zen, where it's called the experiential essence. But to go from there, realizing that what the experiential essence is consciousness. So the reality of your being, that is consciousness, is not really an easy step, but it is one that only you yourself can experience. One way of doing that is by trying to eliminate whatever it is not, that is your experiential essence. So we can do this for a moment, and let's start with thoughts. I mean, a lot of people would certainly include their thoughts as part of what they are, of who they are. But when you really investigate, you will notice that a thought appears in your consciousness. From nothing, suddenly a thought appears. Then after a while, the thought disappears again. Then there might be a period where you have no thought, and then a new thought appears, and so on. Now you would agree with me that over the whole time where thoughts appear and disappear, you are actually present. It is not that your sense of I is discontinuous between thoughts. You are there before the thought, during the thought, in between the thoughts and after a thought. So you can very easily deduct or say to yourself, okay, thoughts very much are not part of the essential makeup of what I am, because I am present even when there are no thoughts. The same method can be used, for instance, on feelings, emotions. They might have a different frequency of appearing, but they do appear. Suddenly or slowly they appear. You are experiencing an emotion, and then after a while the emotion has disappeared and a new one will appear. Again, here you are present before, during and after the emotions, in between them as well. There is no discontinuity. So again, you can say that emotions do not form the essential makeup of what I am, because I am present before, during and after an emotion. What will be the next one? Well, let's take sense perceptions. Let's take internal body sense perceptions. So you have an ache somewhere, or an itch, or whatever. Again, they arise and they disappear. Same thing there. Your internal senses, internal sense perceptions do not make are not part of the essential makeup of who we are, because again you are present during all the stages where there are no sense perceptions, when they arise and when they fall away, when they disappear. In fact, the whole body. If you look in a photo album when you were 10 years old, and now you may be 20, 30 or, well, older, it is pretty obvious that the body has completely changed. In fact, all the atoms in your body probably have been changed several times over. The cells in your body have been regenerated several times over. So again, what is it that is present in the picture when you were 10 years old, and which is still present? Well, that is what we're trying to determine. But what is certain is that the body itself cannot be an essential part of what you are. Well, then we have external sense perceptions, so what we see and what we hear. Again, it's the same thing. Close your eyes, the whole world disappears. You are still there. And when you open your eyes again, the world is back. So now we have had all the major things. We have the thoughts, the emotions and feelings, the bodily senses, the external sense perceptions, and the body itself. All of them, from own experience, we can say, do not form the essential makeup of what we are. Because if these things are not there, we still are present. We do not blink out of existence because a thought disappears. The same, we do not blink out of existence because an emotion stops. So this is a way to, by elimination, which in Sanskrit is called nati nati, to come closer to what it is that we actually are? Well, the only thing that remains is consciousness. What we are is the knowing of it. And abiding in that, abiding in the knowing of what we are, is what I call living the beauty way.